Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new week on Richard Osman's House of Games. I'm joined by 4 famous faces. Now, listen, it has got all the hallmarks of what we like to call a very long record. I won't tell you who's on. Someone on Friday is winning this trophy. I'll tell you something else about this lineup. Very, very special people. There's only 4 of them, and yet between them, they've got 6 Olympic gold medals. Unbelievable. Shall we meet them? They are Sir Chris Hoy, Rosie Jones, Ola Labib, and Ian H. Watkins. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Whoa, this is going to be quite something. Chris, you're responsible for a lot of those golds, I think. You must be a competitive man.
Well, I am, but I'd like to think I've mellowed a little bit in the last decade since I retired. But it never goes away completely, does it?
You're right, Chris. It's never left me. Never left me. That's steel. Rosie.
Hello.
Hello there. How are you as a quizzer?
I'm already a bit put out because I love quizzes, but I am always a quiz mistress.
Oh, OK.
I always write them because I like to know all the answers and I like to be in control.
You want to be in charge, that's
Yeah.
why. I know.
Well, bad luck. If this is where we're starting, Ola.
Hello.
Now, stand-ups always do well. We've got 2 stand-ups on this show, though. So you and Rosie, is there...
Competition's going to go hard.
Which of the 2 of you do you think is going to get most points by the end of the week?
Me, I think.
Oh, Ian, how lovely to have you here. Now, at the end of the week, someone's winning the trophy. Goodness knows who. But at the end of each day, there are also daily prizes. Would you like to take a look at today's daily prizes?
Oh, yes, that'd be nice.
So if you win today, you could take home one of these.
What is that, Richard?
We have got a shower curtain, of all things. Yeah, I mean, I know. A planter, we've got the aftershave, we have the cavitiere and the fondue set.
I've always wanted to take a shower with you, Rich.
I mean, it's quite a thing, isn't it? do you know no one's ever chosen it? It's weird. Yeah, what do you think you fancy? You wouldn't go for that.
I quite fancy taking a shower with you. Yeah, I'll
Really?
backseat the shower curtain.
For comedy value?
Yeah.
Ola, if you win, what would you go with?
Oh, definitely the plant pot thing.
It's nice, isn't it? Quite classy. Rosie?
Give me all the cheese and taking the fondue.
Fondue every day of the week.
Yeah.
Chris?
It's a tough call. I want to smell like Richard Osman. So
Yeah,
I'm going to go for the cologne, I think.
It smells like Richard Osman at the end of a long cycle race. It's,
Perfect.
It's really,
That's the look I'm going
really
for.
bad. Shall we play? Our
Yes.
first game on this week's House of Games. Wish you all the very best of luck. Wish you
Good
luck at
luck.
home as well. Every time I press this buzzer, a new round comes up. Our first round this week is going to be... Sounds alike. Fingers on buzzers, please. I'll give you a category, which is card games. I'm going to show you some pictures now, and if you tell me what you see, they will essentially give you the name of a card game, OK? Here's your first one. That is Ian.
Blackjack.
Blackjack. Absolutely right, it is.
Yes!
Point for H, well done. Blackjack. Next one. Yes, Chris.
Snap.
It is.
Is it?
You know what? It's incorrect, but I'm tempted to give you a point for that because it's the same picture. I'll give you a point, but there's another point up for grabs. What can you see there?
Bad.
Patience.
Anyone? Yes, Rosie.
Patience.
Patience. How did you get that?
Oh, I was going to say solitaire, because...
Yeah. I mean, Chris literally said patience.
That's good.
Patience is the answer, but snap is a perfectly acceptable other answer. Next one. Yes, Rosie.
Poker.
Oh, yeah, poker. Poe the Teletubby, Miranda Kerr. Poker.
Oh,
There you
a good
go.
one.
Good job.
The next one we're looking for is UK sitcoms. UK sitcoms. So which UK sitcoms are these? Yes, Rosie.
IT crowd.
IT Crowd, absolutely.
Oh, well
Point to
done.
Rosie. Next UK sitcom. Yes, Rosie.
Hello, hello.
Hello is our married
That show.
next UK sitcom.
Oh.
Yes, Ola.
Is it Only Fools and Horses?
It is not, I'm afraid.
Good guess,
Yes,
though.
Chris.
Phoenix Nights.
Phoenix Nights, we were looking
Yeah.
for. Feed Glover, 2 Nick Grimshaws, and
Did I
a
just
couple of
insult
nights.
him?
Yes, do you know what? A little bit. You your next category is 80s music acts.
Oh, this is for you, H.
Well, what are you trying to say?
No, he's 90s and noughties.
A 90s
and,
baby,
and
yeah.
2020s.
Yeah. Yes.
Here's your first one. Yes, H.
Culture Club.
It is. Well done. Some bacterial culture there. Well spotted. And a club. Next one. Yes, that is Chris.
Fleetwood Mac.
It is not
No.
Fleetwood Mac. Oh, I
Who
can
are
see
those
where you
people,
went
though?
there.
I don't know.
Oh, Rosie.
Kaylee.
It's not Kaylee. It's not Kaylee, this 80s pop star.
Oh!
Mine's lit up, thank you. Would you like to know the answer, Richard? Rosie, just have a little listen. Kylie.
It is Kylie, is what we were looking for. That is that's Kai Widrington we were looking for. And Lee Mack, she may never get over this. Final question in this round. Which 80s music act is this? Yes, Chris.
Billy Ocean.
Billy Ocean.
I know!
It is, well done. Billy Goat and the Ocean there, Billy Ocean. It's the end of the round. Well played, everyone. Let's take a look at our first leaderboard of the week. We'll take a little look at your avatars as well. Here's how we're looking at Ola, keeping your powder dry for now. H and Chris, you have 3 points each. Rosie in the lead with 4 points.
Whatever.
Shall we play a pairs game? Our first pairs game of the week. It's going to be distinctly average. Ola, you get the chance to choose a partner in this round. Who would you like to play with?
Well, I'm sitting next to H, so I'll partner up with H.
Lovely. Ola and H are a team, which means Rosie and Sir Chris are a team. How about that? If you'll take your tablets out, please, everybody. In this round, I'll ask you some questions. You need to write me down a number as your answer. And I'll take the average of each pair's answers as their answer.
OK.
Have a go at home, see if you can beat our teams. Team up with someone if you want to as well. So your first question looks like this. How many people are employed as firefighters in England?
Oh, wow.
Chris, where do you start with this one?
I started at 10,000 and then I thought, actually, that's maybe not enough. So I went for...
So you doubled your investment in public services. There was 20,000 firefighters. Rosie, up or down from that?
So I went for Chris and Richard. Oh,
10,000. Even I can work out that average. 10,000, 20,000, 15,000. Ola, are you somewhere close to those numbers?
So I approximated, based on how many firefighters I believe there are in Portsmouth,
That's the way to do it.
and
That's the way to do
then
it.
went to Hampshire, and then timesed it by the number of counties, and then it came to 15,000.
Whoa, 15,000. How about that? H, is that what you did?
I'm not going to lie. I didn't really know where to go with this.
Yeah.
So I had a little sneaky look of Ola's tablet, and I just added a little bit more.
Wow.
So I went for 20,000.
20,000 with a bit of cheating as well, so that has an asterisk on it. So your average is 17,500. That doesn't sound crazy, does it? What do you think at home? Are you close to those numbers? Let's take a look, shall we? How many people are employed as firefighters and who's won the point? 35,000.
Wow.
Ola and H win the point. 35,000. Should we do another one?
Yes.
This won't be about firefighters, I promise. How many musical acts have been inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame since it was established in 1983?
Oh, wow.
Whoa. Up to the end of 2022, that is.
40 times, let's say, approximately.
Oh, gosh. I'm going to say that.
OK, Ola, what are you thinking here?
So I thought it's approximately 40 years, and I reckon they'll probably do about 8 per year. So I calculated it as approximately 320.
The maths is perfect.
Thank you.
320. H up or down from that?
Down, but along the same lines. So it's quite a prestigious kind of accolade, right? So
Yeah.
there aren't that many that are inducted.
Yeah.
So I went for 5 a year,
Nice.
which would take us to 200.
200. So your average is 260, Ola and H. So Chris, what are you thinking here?
I've gone kind of the opposite logic. I think maybe it doesn't happen every year. I put 20.
20.
I'm starting to doubt that now. I think
20.
it probably is every year.
Yeah.
So I
That
think
feels low. Does that feel low to you, Rosie?
It feels so I was a mime, but I remember last year someone massive got inducted, so it made me think that it's very few people, so I won 2 or 3 a year,
I gotcha.
and I won 100.
100. So your average is...
I think that's
reckon
right.
they're right.
Maybe it's like 1 a year. You are.
Let's find out, shall we, how many acts have been inducted and who has scored the point. 365. Ola and H get another point.
sorry, Rosie.
Give me an answer to this, please. It's been a very good round so far for Ola and H. In metres, what is the length of Heathrow Airport's northern runway?
Oh, what?
Wow.
On runway there.
In metres.
That's really tough.
I'm going to completely guess.
Yeah.
Everyone is in. What do you think at home on this one? Rosie, what was your thinking here?
I had no idea, but I thought Olympic.
Yeah.
I thought the 100 metres.
Yeah.
That felt too short.
I think that would be too short for an aeroplane to land.
But I thought it can't be half a kilometre. So I went 400.
400 metres, you're saying?
Yeah.
Chris, are you up or down from
I've gone up from that. I've gone 1,500.
1,500.
Just because I think from the start of the runway to the end, they'd always land bang on
Yeah,
the start. They need a bit of leeway. I was thinking even longer than that originally,
Yeah.
but I think 1,500.
So your average is 950 metres, just round about a kilometre. Ola, what are you thinking here?
So my answer is really ridiculous because this aeroplane would have to be a toy aeroplane to launch off this platform.
200, yeah, that feels dangerous to me. You might never know.
Yeah, this is going to go viral on Twitter.
H, H, are you up or down from that? Please say you're up.
I'm up. And again, I kind of calculated this because I remember how knackered I was swimming like 15 metres as a kid.
And you think it must be more than that?
Yeah, it's a lot more than that, but I was trying to think, kind of double in that. So I kind of went for 500. It still feels really, really short, and I would not
100
get on that plane.
No, so that's 350 metres. It must be like a lot. Let's find out, shall we, what is the length of that runway and who scored the point?
Oh, wow.
5,900. Nearly 4 kilometres long.
Wow.
Tablets away, please, everybody. Chris and Rosie getting the final point in the round. But a good round for Ola and H. Let's take a look at what it's done to the leaderboard. Ola, you have 2. Chris, you got 4. We have joint leaders. Rosie and H, 5 points each. How about that? The star-studded leaderboard. 3 rounds to go before we find our first champion of the week, give away our first prize of the week. Our next round is... Well done if you said that at home. Our viewers at home have helped us out with this round. Thank you very, very much. We sent them the name of some TV programmes, OK? We emailed them to some of our viewers. They wrote back 3 words they associate with that TV programme. What you're going to do is see a word cloud of all the words they sent us, from the obscure ones up to the ones that most people said. OK, so buzz in as soon as you know which TV programme has been described by our viewers. Which TV programme is this? Brilliant, timed, difficult, competitive, fail, games, bizarre and funny, points, prize, silly. Yes, H.
Countdown?
Is it Countdown? Not Countdown, I'm afraid.
But you saw where I was going.
Yeah, I got you. Puzzles, envelope. Yes, that's Ola.
Is it this show, House of Games?
Is it House of Games? It is not, I'm afraid. It shares some DNA with it. Yes, that's Chris.
Bullseye.
Is it Bullseye? I don't think it is. Rosie?
Taskmaster.
Is it Taskmaster? Of course it is. Challenges, Comedians, Throne. It is Taskmaster. Which TV programme is this? TSS. See, that's this programme. Water, fun, challenge, emotional. Design, competition, ghost.
What?
What? Breakage. Yes, that's Rosie.
Is it Great Pottery Throwdown?
Is it Great Pottery Throwdown? It is. Well done. Great Pottery Throwdown. Ghost because of the film, right? With the
Of course.
Of course. Next one. Which TV program is this? Relationships, arguments, East. OMG. Ola.
Is it Love Island?
Is it Love Island? It's not Love Island, I'm afraid. That is Rosie.
Is it Only Way Is Essex?
Is it The Only Way Is Essex? It is The Only Way Is Essex.
Far too much
You watch
TV.
too much TV.
Yeah, I do.
And it's worth it.
Yeah. Oh.
The Only Way Is Essex. The next one we asked our viewers to give us words for were films. So some films now. Which films are being described by our viewers? Roof. Streets Reviews. Camp. Moon. Yes, H.
Billy Elliot?
Is it Billy Elliot? It's not Billy Elliot. Theatre, Animals, Whiskers, that is Chris.
Cats.
Oh,
Is it Cats?
yes.
Oh, well played. It is
Well done.
Cats. Memories, musical, music. Cats, well played. Chris, next one. Fun, friendship, and deception. That took a dark turn very quickly.
Yeah.
Random, a wry beard, businessman, hippie, cardigan. Chris,
The Big Lebowski.
is it The Big Lebowski? It is The Big Lebowski. Well played.
Your guess.
Final question in this round, final film, but which film is it? Drama, that's helpful, people at home.
Yeah.
Actor, that's also helpful. Fiction, thank you. Historic, comedy, quill, thrills, plays, passion. Yes, H.
Shakespeare in Love?
Must be, mustn't it? It is Shakespeare in Love. Lovely end to the round for H. Well done. Shakespeare in Love is the end of that round. Thank you, everyone at home, for taking part in that. Let's take a look at what you have done to the leaderboards. Good round for Rosie there. Just putting her neck out in front. Ola with 2. Chris and H, you have 6 points each. Rosie, 2 in the lead on 8 points. Lead of 2.
Whatever.
2 more rounds to go. Our next round is... I'm terrible at dating.
Well, I'd be good at this one.
There we go. Tablets out, please, everybody. I'll give you some events from world history. You have to write down the year in which you think they happened. Now, the first thing I'd like you to write down is the year this happened, please. The first product to be sold using a barcode is purchased.
Oh, my gosh.
That's a good one. What do you reckon at home on this one? It's a good question, Chris, isn't it? What do you think?
I've gone 1970.
1970.
Which I think could be too late. I think it could be the 60s now, the more I think about it. But
Year of my birth?
I've got... Oh, really?
Yeah. I certainly don't remember there being barcodes when I was growing up. I don't remember that, but yeah, when they came in. Rosie, what are you thinking?
I think the first one was been before, but like put them everywhere.
Yeah, so it was like a precursor.
And definitely in wartime they didn't. So, went 1960.
1960. That doesn't sound crazy either. I think there's two good answers so far.
Oh, gosh.
Ola, what are you thinking? I'm looking forward to what H has written. Ola, what are you saying?
So I originally went for the 70s as well, but then, like, I'm sure there's pictures of my parents in supermarkets with barcodes there. So I did a Rosie Jones and went 1960 as well.
H, you look like a man who has diverged from the other contestants.
So I went down the route of when they were actually beeped.
Right.
So I put when I was, like, maybe 12.
1988.
I don't know.
It feels a bit late. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It might not be crazy. So all the way from 60 to 88, what do we think at home on this one? The first product ever to be bought by a barcode was a packet of chewing gum in a store in Ohio.
Oh.
But in what year did that happen? Let's find out. 1974, Chris.
Well done.
Well done.
Wow.
I thought it would be a little bit earlier than that, but that's very nicely played. 1974. Should we take a look at our next question? John Adams becomes the second US president.
Oh, wow.
When was that?
I actually have absolutely no idea. And it's really bad because I'm married to an American who is a historian.
Oh, wow.
Okay, you know, when you said American, I thought, oh, you know what, that's fine. But, because
I still feel like that.
Most people don't know their own politics, but an American historian think, oh, yeah, that's...
Yeah, he's really into, like, his history and anthropology and stuff like that. I think I'm completely off.
OK, everyone is in. Rosie, what are your thoughts here?
I'm trying to sing the lyrics of Hamilton.
Hamilton is the one clue I have.
And they keep coming back to 1774.
1774.
I don't know what happened, but
Something.
something happened.
Ola, what are you thinking?
Rami, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry.
1820. Listen, you're married to an American historian. You don't need to know American history.
Yeah, thank
You know?
you.
H, are you married to an American historian?
I'm not. No.
Uh-oh. So you need...
Not married. OK, I mean, I knew these were going to shoot high, so I went opposite. And for no reason at all, 1684. I just picked
1684
numbers.
says H. We're in 3 different centuries so far. Chris, where are you on this?
I kind of thought a couple of 100 years, 200 years-ish. So, yeah, a stab in the dark, 1800.
1800. So we're not a million miles apart, all of us here. What do you think at home on this one? What have you got? Let's find out, shall we? John Adams became the second US president in 1797. Wow. Chris, you get the point there.
Well done.
3 years out.
Complete guess.
How about that? But everyone fairly close there. No one... That was fine. I think we got away with that one. I think you definitely got away with it, Ola. You'll be fine. Final question in this round. Give me a year for this, please. Nicholas Copernicus first publishes his theory that the Earth orbits the Sun.
Oh, I don't know this.
Copernicus. I have no idea.
It's a guess, though, right? So it's going to be fluke.
Yeah, it's a fluker. What do you think at home on this one? What have you gone with? Ola, we start with you. What's your thoughts?
Absolutely no idea. I'm not even going to pretend. I usually have, like, some witty calculation of around the time it happened, but...
1700. 1700. H, you later or earlier?
Later. But again, shot in the dark.
1900. 1900. Chris?
I'm not. There's no justification for this. I just picked a date.
1000?
Yeah.
We're 900 years apart so far. And Rosie?
I went somewhere in the middle.
1600. So we've got 1600, 1700, 1900 and 1000. What do you think at home on this one? You've all gone for nice round numbers, I'll give you that. What year did this happen? Who scored the final point of the round? 1543. Rosie gets the final point of the round. Well played.
Done.
Nicely done. Very close. End of the round. Tablets away, please. We have one more round to go before we find our first champion of the week. our scoreboard looks like this. Ola, you got 2, H with 6, Chris with 8, Rosie with 9. Ooh. It's close going into that final round. It is close, especially if you can lose points in the final round. Should we do it?
Yeah.
Play a final round on Monday? It is, of course. Answer smash. Fingers on buzzers. Point for a correct answer. Point off, don't forget, for an incorrect answer. Your first category today is Hollywood stars. Those will be the pictures. Which song that has a type of bird in its title was the first of 2 UK top 10 hits for Prince in 1984? Rosie.
When doves crying Gosling.
When doves crying Gosling? Oh. It is, when doves crying Gosling. There's 2 birds in that answer as well. Dove and a Gosling. Next one. Which former newspaper editor has been a judge on Britain's Got Talent and a presenter of Good Morning Britain? Yes, that's Rosie.
Piers Morgan Freeman.
Piers Morgan Freeman?
That's really good.
It is. Piers Morgan Freeman. Piers Morgan Freeman. Next one, next clue, next Hollywood star. What type of vehicle is followed by Of Love in the title of a 1986 UK #1 hit by the House Martins? Yes, that's Rosie.
Caravangelina Jolie.
Caravangelina Jolie? It is Caravangelina Jolie.
Well done.
Caravan of Love by the House Martins. Next category is beauty products. Those will be the pictures. In 1986, Ian Hislop became the editor of which satirical news magazine? Rosie.
Private Eyelash Curler.
Private Eyelash Curler? It's a magazine I'd read. Private
We'll all
Eyelash
just sit
Curler.
back, shall we?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Next one. In a 1987 film co-starring Paul McGann, Richard E. Grant plays an unemployed actor known by what name? Rosie.
With nail polish.
With nail polish is right. With nail and I. With nail and nail polish. With nail polish. Next question. Which chemical element has the atomic number 14 and the symbol Si? Chris.
Silicon sealer.
Silicon sealer? Good answer, Chris. It is silicon and concealer. Silicon sealer. Any more? What a lovely Monday. Thank you, everyone. That was great fun. Listen, we know what's happened there. Rosie was in the lead, and she got almost all of them in that round. But it's been a very competitive day. It's going to be a terrific week. But we have our first champion. I think we know who it is. Our winner on Monday's House of Games, Rosie Jones. Wow. Well done, Rosie. Rosie, you've won a prize. Which of these would you like? I think I know.
Oh, give me the fondue set.
Rosie Jones wins the House of Games fondue set. Well done, Rosie. Very quick look at our first weekly leaderboard of the week. Rosie up at the top of it, followed by Chris, H and Ola. Lots of time for that to change, though, across the week. Thank you so much. Should we do the same thing, same time tomorrow?
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing you here. We'll look forward to seeing you here as well on the House of Games. They're real.
Rosie,
wow.
do a picture with it and I'll send it to you.
Can I hold your fondue?
That looks quite violent, doesn't it?
Yeah, don't want to go to that party.